So look at this question. All of you please listen. 200 logs are stocked in the following manner. The diagram is given. 200 logs means wooden piece, understood. It is wood. This piece of wood is said to be logs. You look at the diagram, you can understand. 200 logs are stocked in the following manner. 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 in the next row, 18 in the row next to it, and so on. How many rows are there? How many rows are there for 200 logs? How many logs are in top row? Okay. So look at the diagram. The how many logs are there? Log means the wooden, okay, wood. Okay, how many wood pieces are there? There are 200 wooden pieces are there. The bottom row, okay, bottom row contains 20 wood pieces. I mean logs. In bottom row contains 20 logs, and just above that, just above the bottom row, there are 19 logs, one less than the bottom. If you look at the diagram, you can understand the logic. Why one less than the bottom? Understood. It is arranged in such a manner. So the bottom is, you understood the question, right? The bottom is 20 logs. Above bottom row, there are 19 logs. Above that, there are 18 logs. Then 17 logs, etc., etc. Continues. Okay, continues. Total number of logs are 200. Total number of logs is 200. The question is, how many rows are there? How many rows are there? Have you understood the question? Samruddhi, Benedict, Nishit, Doshida, all of you have understood. Okay. So the question is clear. So let me explain. You know that the sum of all the logs will be 200. Sum of all the logs will be 200. Total number of logs 200. 20 plus, 19 plus, 18 plus, etc., etc. I don't know how number of rows. I don't know. Anyway, the sum of each logs 20 plus, 19 plus, 18 plus, etc. up to last term. The last term we don't know. We don't know the last row. The number of logs in the last row, I don't know. Okay. I don't know the number of terms here. This continues up to some term. Is given as what is the 200 logs. I don't know the last term. Also, I don't know the number of terms. So this equation is clear to you. All of you clear? This equation is clear to you. Okay. Here the number of terms represents number of rows. Understood? In the given question, number of terms. Let me write here. Number of terms represents number of rows. We have to find the number of terms. I want number of terms. Also, I want the last term also. I want the number of logs in the last row. That also I want. So let me find out the number of terms. I want to find out the number of terms here. Their sum is 200. I will definitely repeat. Don't worry. You please listen. Definitely I will repeat. So here you can see that it is in arithmetic progression. Understood? It is in arithmetic progression. Here you know that the first term is what? What is the first term? Let me write it. First term is 20. Is it correct? First term is 20. The common difference is the second minus first. Second minus first. Or third minus second. So common difference is 19 minus 20. 90. Let me write that step. 19 minus 20, it is minus 1. The number of terms I don't know. I don't know the number of terms to be added to get 200. So, you know that Sn, it is given that Sn equal to 200. Sn means sum of n terms, right? Sn is sum of n terms. It is equal to 200. Till this step. If you are 100% clear, then raise your hands. Till this step, if you are okay, then raise your hands. Joshida, Lina, Samruddhi, Nishid, Benedict. Everyone okay? This question may be asked as a case study problem. Okay. So Sn equal to 200. We studied what is the formula of Sn. We studied in the previous class. N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. I have discussed plenty of questions based on Sn. So the formula of Sn is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where n is the number of terms. I don't know the number of terms here. Okay, let me substitute the value. N I don't know. The number of terms I have no idea. N is n itself. N by 2 into 2a. 2a will be 2 into 20, correct? 2a will be 2 into 20. 40. Can I write in a single step? 2a will be 2 into 20, 40. Plus n minus 1 into d. D is minus 1. So n minus 1 into minus 1. Is equal to 200. Let me do some arrangement. Divided by 2 to be taken to the right hand side. Can you see a divided by 2 in the left side? Can I take this divided by 2 to the other side? Yes. The divide by 2 becomes into 2 in the other side. Studied in the lower classes. Divide by 2 becomes into 2 in the other side. So n into 40 is there. Can I open this? The minus 1 into n minus 1. Is it correct? Minus 1 into n minus 1. Can I open it? Yes. Minus 1 into n. Minus 1 into n will be minus n. Minus 1 into minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1. Plus 1. You can ask me doubt, but let me write some 2 or 3 steps. 40 plus minus n plus 1. The divide by 2 becomes into 2 in the other side. So n into 40 plus 1 is 41. 41 minus n is equal to 400. I can open it. We will get a quadratic equation. N into 41, 41n, minus n into n, n square, equal to 400. You can bring that 400 to the left hand side. Let me change the order. Minus n square is there in the left side. 41n is there in the left side. Just change the order. I am bringing 400 to the left side, equal to 0. So it's correct. Minus n square plus 41n minus 400 equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation, but we prefer that coefficient of n square a positive number. The advantage is we are able to do the factorization. If the coefficient of n square is a negative number, it's very difficult to factorize. So we prefer that the coefficient of x square or n square should be a positive number. So let me do one thing. Can I multiply both sides by minus 1? Can I multiply both sides by minus 1? There is no problem in that. I can multiply both sides by minus 1. The equation will not be affected. Minus 1 is just multiplied both sides. I will repeat, but let me write the next step. After that you can ask me doubt. So we prefer that the coefficient of n square as a positive number. Then only we can do the factorization. To remove the negative sign, the only way is left side and right side multiply with minus 1. Let me write the remaining steps here. Left side and right side minus 1 multiply with minus 1. Minus 1 into minus n square will be n square. Minus 1 into 41n will be minus 41n. Minus 1 into minus 400 will be plus 400. Minus 1 into 0 will be 0. I got a quadratic equation. I can solve it. Okay. So all of you please write till the step. Till the step, all of you please write. If you have written and 100% clear, okay. If you have written and 100% clear, then raise your hand. Please remove your old raise hand, okay. Please remove your old raise hand. Please write till the step. If you have any doubt, don't raise hand. If you have any doubt, don't raise your hand, but ask me doubt. Lina, Joshi, yes. Anybody who has doubt? ബെനഡിക്റ്റിന് ക്ലിയർ ആയോ? ബെനഡിക്റ്റ് എഴുതിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയായിരിക്കും അല്ലേ? റേസ് ഹാൻഡ് വന്നില്ല, അതുകൊണ്ട് ചോദിച്ചാണ്. നിഷിത്, ഡു യു ഹാവ് എനി ഡൗട്ട്? നിഷിത്, Nishit?
No, sir.
Understood.
No, sir.
Okay. So everyone has written till this step. Okay. Nishit, have you written till this step?
Yes, sir.
Can I solve for n? This type of question you can expect in the final exam because they prefer the lengthy problems from this chapter. I initially told you from this chapter you can expect the lengthy questions. I mean 5-mark question or case study problems. So the last equation is what? N square minus 41n plus 400. Right? Let me write here. N square minus 41n plus 400 equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation. I want to solve it. This is a very large number. The factorization is appear to be tough. Is it correct? Yes, factorization is very difficult. So I suggest the formula. We have studied the formula for solving quadratic equation. That is much better. N square is actually 1n square, right? N square is 1n square. So we better is use quadratic formula. A equal to what? A means okay. Don't confuse with that A. Joshita, you got the answer. Your answer is wrong because you will never get a negative number. You will not get a negative number. Listen, all of you please listen. The coefficient, the first coefficient is 1. The second coefficient is minus 41. The third coefficient is 400. You know that this is a quadratic equation. The first coefficient is denoted by A. The second coefficient is denoted by B. The third one is denoted by C. The first step will be for using quadratic formula. B square minus 4AC you have to find out. We have already studied that chapter. Quadratic equation we have already studied. It is said to be discriminant. B square minus 4AC. Understood? B square minus 4AC. Minus square becomes plus. 41 square. What is the 41 square? 1 minute. 1681. I don't want to spend time for this type of calculation. 4 into 400. 1600. So you will get discriminant as 81. You will get the discriminant as 81. So if you solve this, you will get the value of n, number of terms. The quadratic formula is we studied that minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. We studied this formula, quadratic formula. Substituting, minus b will be minus of minus 41. Minus b will be minus of minus 41. Root of b square minus 4ac I have already found. I got 81. 2 into a. A is what? Let me find the value of n. After that you can ask me doubts. Let me find the value of n. After that you can ask me doubts. Minus of minus 41 will be 41. Root 81 is 9, right? Root 81 is 9 by 2. So n equal to 2 values for n, 41 plus 9 by 2 or 41 minus 9 by 2. There are two values for n, but one value will be rejected. I will tell you the reason. N equal to, what is this? This is 50 by 2, correct? 50 by 2 will be 25. Or another value for n is 41 minus 9 is 32. Correct. 32 by 2, 16. 25 and 16. There are two values I got. One will be rejected. I will tell you which one to be rejected. Anyway, till this step you are okay, right? So all of you please write down till this step. If you have written and if you don't have any doubt, raise your hand. If you have written and no doubt, then you can raise your hand. Joshida, somewhere you made mistake. Have you understood? You got the negative value, right, Joshida? Joshida understood. So Lina, Samarde, Benedict, Nishit, everyone okay, clear. So one should be rejected. I will tell you which one to be rejected. Okay, both are natural number. Yes, if any of them are not natural number, we will immediately reject it. For example, suppose I got one number as minus 16. Immediately we will reject it. The number of terms cannot be a negative number. Number of terms will be a natural number. But here, initially we have no idea which one to be rejected, because both of them are natural number. But remember, you please note that you know that every term will be a natural number. Understood? 20, 19, 18, etc. Up to the last number is also a natural number. In this particular situation, the last number is the number of logs in the last row. Understood? So the last term also a natural number. It is the number of logs in the last row. So the last term also a natural number. But if you substitute say I think 25, if you substitute n equal to 25, I think you will get the last term as negative number. I will tell you. So you will get only one acceptable value. Please note that normally the larger number we will reject it. The larger value of n we will reject it, because if n equal to 25, I think that the last number as a negative number. The number is decreasing by 1, right? The last number cannot be negative number. So let me check. If n equal to 25, what will be the last term? Let me check it. If n equal to 25, because I want to find the last term. Actually, I need the last term, because it is mentioned in the question. How many logs are in the top row? How many logs are there in the last term? Actually, I want. So that is the nth term. This question mark is the nth term. So if n equal to 25, what will be the last term? Let me find out. A plus n minus 1 into d. A plus n minus 1 into d is the formula for last term. Let me complete it. After that, you can ask me doubt. Let me complete it. A is the first term. A is the first term, which is 20. A is the first term, 20. I am considering n equal to 25. So here you have to put n equal to 25. 25 minus 1. Common difference is minus 1. Understood? You can zoom. If it is not visible, you can zoom it. A is 20. N is, I substitute n as 25. 25 minus 1 into common difference is minus 1. 20 plus 24 into minus 1. Oh, there are two answers for this question. 1 minute. 25 minus... no. You will not get good answer. This is 20 minus 24. This is 20 minus 24 minus 3. We reject it. We reject that value because the last term cannot be a negative number. The last term cannot be a negative number. Each terms represents number of logs. Number of logs. The last term represents number of logs in the last row. Number of log cannot be a negative number. So I got a negative number. So n equal to 25 is rejected. N equal to 25 is rejected. Now n equal to 16 is remaining. So let us find out n equal to 16. If n equal to 16, what is the number of terms? Let me find out. A plus n minus 1 into d. A is 20. A is 20 plus 16 minus 1 into minus 1. I don't want to show the calculation here. There is no sufficient space. 20 minus 15, 5. It is acceptable. Yes, it is a positive number. It is acceptable. So my conclusion is, let me write my conclusion here. The last step, okay? Let me write the conclusion here. My conclusion is this. The number of terms is what? 16. Number of terms equal to 16. So number of rows equal to 16. And 5 is the number of logs in the last row. So means that the top row contains 5 logs. 5 logs. So the conclusion to be written at the end. There are 16 such rows and the number of woods in the top row will be 5. So all of you please write down. If you don't understand, please ask. If you are 100% clear and written, raise your hand. Please remove the old raise hand. If you are okay, finish, raise your hand. Lina okay. Samruddhi, Joshida, Nishida, Benedict clear. Everyone is okay, no doubt. Nobody is asking doubt. So this problem is clear. So don't forget this type of question. Question is based on sum of n terms. Okay. 1 minute. Just a minute. Okay, let me discuss the next problem. 15, I think I did not discuss the 15, the problem, right? Let me select that question. 15th one. I will discuss only the selected problems in this exercise. Actually, all these problems based on sum of n terms. All of you please look at this question. All of you please look at this question. A contract on construction job specifies a penalty for delay of completion beyond a certain date as follows: 200 for the first day, 250 for the second day, 300 for the third day, etc. So have you understood? I mean, a work is assigned to a person. Understood? For example, maybe a painting work or some kind of work is assigned to a person. If he delays the work by 1 day, if he make the delay of the work 1 day, he gets the penalty 200 rupees. He has to pay 200 rupees as fine. If we make delay 2 days, I mean second day, sorry. So if I will tell you, a construction work has to be completed. Okay, if construction work has to be completed on a particular date, a date is assigned. A construction work has to be completed on a particular date. If the work is delayed by 1 day, first day, only 1 day, he gets the penalty of 200. Understood? In the second day, the next day, if he made the delay, the penalty will be 250. I will repeat, don't worry. Third day delay, okay, he make the delay third times. The third day fine, understood? 300. In this way, the fine adds up, understood? The fine will be like this. So 200 means the first day delay, fine for the first day delay, understood? Fine for the first day delay. Let me write here like this: day delay. This is the fine for the second day delay. This is the fine for the third day delay. So every day, if he makes the delay, if he make the delay on the work, all these fines to be added. In this way, the fines to be added, and in this way the fine goes. And how much money the contractor has to pay as penalty if he has delayed the work by 30 days. So 30 days he made the delay, understood? So the total fine will be this up to 30 days, sum up to 30th term, 30 terms. This is the total fine, understood? So I repeat, the first day delay is 200. If he again delayed for 1 more day, his fine will be 200 plus 250, understood? If he make the delay only 1 day, the fine will be only 200. But the 2 day delays, what is the fine? For the 2 day delay, the fine will be 200 for the first day delay plus 250 for the second day delay. Suppose he make the delay for 3 days. If he make the delay for 3 days, what will be the fine? 200 for the first day delay plus 250 for the second day delay plus 300 for the third day delay. So he delayed the work for 1 month. Understood? He made the delay for 30 days. So what is the total fine? 200 plus 250 plus 300 up to 30 terms. Okay. So till this step, all of you clear? Till this step? If you are okay, 100% clear till this step, please raise your hand. Joshida, Benedict, Lina, Samruddhi, understood. Nishit, do you have any doubt? Nishit? Understood. you do one thing. If you please listen the next problem, you can expect the application type problem. So I will read the question. A spiral is made up of, understood, a spiral is made up of successive semicircles with the centers alternately at A and B, starting with the center at A of radii 0.5 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, etc. What is the total length of such spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? Appear to be tough, but you listen. If you look at the diagram, you can understand. So what is the question says that the spiral, I am drawing spiral. What do you mean by spiral? Spiral means like this, understood? This is said to be spiral, continues, goes like this. That diagram is said to be spiral. So a spiral is starting from B, okay? A spiral is there which is starting from B. Look at the diagram. Look at the diagram. A spiral is there. Initially, I am starting from B and reaches this point. Let me give some name for this point. Can you see one point here? Let me give some name. It is not given in question, but there is no problem if I give some name for that. B dash. A spiral is there starting from B. Goes like this. A semicircle is drawn. Understood? Mention that. A semicircle and reaches B dash. And from B dash, another semicircle starts. From B dash, another semicircle starts from B dash. Much large, radius is larger than the earlier one. From B dash, we are getting another semicircle. Let me give some name, okay? Just give me some name, B double dash or C, okay, no problem. You may write it as B dash, you can give some name, no problem. Let it be C, okay? You can decide which letter to be given. B to C, then C to D, and from C to D, from D, another semicircle starts. Understood? From D, with another semicircle, the radius is larger than the earlier one. We are getting E. In this way it proceeds. Understood? In this way it proceeds. So first B to C, a semicircle is drawn. From C to D, another semicircle is drawn. D to E, another one is drawn. This process continues till 13 semicircles. How many semicircles we have drawn? We have to draw 13 semicircles we have to draw. Understood? So what is the total length of the entire thing? Understood? What is the total length of the spiral? That is a question. So all of you have understood the question. Nishid, Lina, Benedict, Samriddhi, question is clear to you? Joshida. So the question is clear. Now you just find the length of each semicircle. You just add, understood? You just add the length of each semicircle. You will get the total length of the spiral. Understood? So can you suggest what is the length of BC? Tell me. What is the length of BC? Length of the semicircle BC. Understood? Semicircle BC. Can you tell me? Semicircle, you know, the perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r. Do you remember that formula? The perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r. Perimeter, you studied. If you don't remember, you may write somewhere in the right side, you may write it. Have you studied this formula? Perimeter of a circle 2 pi r. Please respond. Hello, Lina. Okay. Perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r. The length of the semicircle will be half of the perimeter. Understood? What is the length of the semicircle? The length of the semicircle will be half of 2 pi r, right? The length of the semicircle is given by half of 2 pi r. I will write the step here. You understood that. The length of the semicircle will be half of 2 pi r. 2 cancels. Pi is 22 by 7, right? But initially let me write the pi as pi itself. Later I will put pi as 22 by 7. Later, not this time, later. 2 to cancel, pi is there, r. Can you tell me what is the radius of the semicircle BC? Anybody? What is the radius of the semicircle BC? Tell me.
0.5.
Is it given? Is it AB? The radius of the semicircle BC is AB. Understood? Instead of writing this longer step, can I write it as L1? It is mentioned in the question, that is why. L1 is the length of the semicircle. L1. L1 equal to pi r. Radius of the semicircle is AB, right? Radius of the semicircle L1 is AB. AB is given as 0.5 centimeter. You please read it, you can understand that. The first semicircle has the radius 0.5 given in the question. Pi into 0.5, right? Pi into 0.5. 0.5 pi, understood? 0.5 pi. Radius is given. Don't okay, you no need to do any calculation. It is clearly mentioned in the question. Radius of the first semicircle is 0.5. All of it clear till this step? All of it clear till this step? Lina, Nishit, Benedict, Joshida, everyone is clear. Now,
Yes, sir.
what is L2? It is not a tough question. If you write one or two steps, you can understand. It is a very simple question. L2 is the length of the second semicircle, right? L2. Length of the second semicircle. The length of a semicircle is 1 by 2 into 2 pi r, right? Pi r. What is the radius of the second semicircle? Is it given? Yes. The radius of the second semicircle is given as 1 centimeter. Pi. Then I will write one more term. You can see that L1, L2, L3, etc. will be in arithmetic progression. L3 is which one? The blue colored one, L3. Perimeter formula will be half of 2 pi r. That is pi into radius. The third semicircle has the radius 1.5 given in the question. So it is 1.5 pi. It is clear that L1, L2, L3, etc. are in arithmetic progression. Is it correct? This is L1, this is L2, this is L3, etc. are in arithmetic progression. The total length of the spiral is our question. Total length of spiral is our question. It is nothing but L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus etc. How many terms to be added? 13 terms to be added. Clearly mentioned, we have to draw 13 semicircles. Understood? We have to draw 13 consecutive semicircles. I will explain your doubt, but till that time listen. Let me write one more step. After that you can ask me doubt. L1 is what? 0.5 pi. L2 is what? 1.5 pi. L3, sorry. L2 is what? Pi, right? L2 is pi. L3 is 1.5 pi. 13 terms to be added. That will be the total length of the spiral. So all of you please write down till this step. Till this step, all of you please write down. If you have written and no doubt, raise your hand. If you have written and no doubt, raise your hand. Joshida, Samriddhi, Nishit, clear. Joshida, Samriddhi, Nishit, clear. Lina, do you have any doubt, Lina? Everyone completed. So it is in arithmetic progression, right? I will substitute the value of pi later, not this time. First term is what? the first term of this arithmetic progression. It will be in AP, you may check it. The first term will be 0.5 pi, right? The first term is 0.5 pi. Common difference is the second minus first. Pi minus 0.5 pi. It is 0.5 pi. See, 0.5 pi to be added to get the next term. Understood? First one plus 0.5 pi, we get second term. Second term plus 0.5 pi, we get third term. Common difference is clearly second minus first. Second minus first. 0.5 pi. Number of terms 13. I want Sn, okay? I want Sn. Sum of 13 terms to be added. Sum of 13 terms to be added. S13 is our question. S13. Or Sn. Write the formula. I want summation. N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute the values. N is 13, correct? 13 by 2 into 2a will be 2 into 0.5 pi. Is it correct? 2a plus n minus 1. 13 minus 1. 13 minus 1 into d. D is 0.5 pi. Can you see that? 0.5 pi. You can zoom it. If it is not visible, you please zoom it. So I hope you have understood. So okay, it is equal to 13 by 2. 2 into 0.5 will be 2 into 0.5 1. I don't want to show that step. 12 into 0.5 is 6. I don't want to show that step. 6 pi. Pi plus 6 pi will be 7 pi. Pi plus 6 pi will be 7 pi. 13 by 2 into 7 into what is pi? Pi is given as 22 by 7. I can substitute pi as 22 by 7. Can see that 7 7 cancels. 222 cancelling, you will get 11 numerator side. I don't want to explain that step. So what is the answer? 1 minute. 13 into 11 you will get. 13 into 11, 1 minute. 143 is the answer. You can ask all your doubts. The total length of the spiral will be 143 centimeter. Okay. So please write down. If you are okay, 100% clear, raise your hand. Please ask your doubt. Okay. If you have any doubt, please ask.
Sir, I can't understand how D is 0.5.
You have a doubt about D, right? I will tell you. You have a doubt about D. You know that the common difference is equal to second term minus first term. Is it correct, Joshida? Common difference is second minus first. Pi minus 0.5 pi. Is it correct, Joshida? Joshida, please respond. What is a very simple, right? Pi minus 0.5 pi. If you feel that the subtraction is tough, do one thing. You take pi outside, then you will not have any confusion regarding subtraction. Pi is common in both the terms. That is why pi is taken out. If from pi I took pi outside, from pi if I take pi outside, 1 is remaining. Can I write like this? Actually these steps are not required, but for better understanding I am writing all the steps. Pi minus 0.5 pi. Both the terms containing pi, pi is taken outside. So from pi, pi is gone, only 1 is remaining. And from here pi is gone, 0.5 is remaining. Is it okay, Joshida?
Understood, sir.
Okay. 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5. So 0.5 pi. Clear, understood. Common difference. So all of you please write down. If you have finished, you please raise your hand. If you have finished, please raise your hand. Benedict, Nishit, Joshida, Samardilina. Everyone is clear, completed. Then next, I will spend one more session for this chapter, because still there are other application like question like 20. I must discuss that question. 20 I have to discuss. You can expect these type of problems in your exam. Okay, so the 20 I will discuss in the next class, and similarly there are other questions also. Let me discuss one problem right now. 1 minute. Just a minute. Okay, okay. Let me discuss that 10th question. It is not application problem, but still it is important one. Let me discuss that 10th. First part I will discuss. The second question will be homework for you. This 10th problem I am going to discuss. The first part I will discuss. The second part will be homework for you. Okay. Not tough question. It's not tough question. Show that A1, A2, A3, etc. AN form an AP where AN is defined as below. The question also find the sum of 15 terms. So first one, it is given that nth term is given as 3 plus 4n. Is it correct? Nth term of a progression is given as 3 plus 4n. We have to prove that it forms an AP. You just find out some 3 terms, you can understand that. Nth term is given as this. We have to prove that it is an AP. If I put n equal to 1, we will get first term, correct? If I put n equal to 1, I will get first term. A. I am putting n equal to 1. I am substituting n equal to 1. I will get A1. It is 7. Find out some 3 or 4 terms. A2, the second term. This is the formula for nth term. A2 is obtained by substituting n equal to 2. A2 is obtained by simply putting n equal to 2. You can ask me doubt, but let me write some 3 or 4 steps. 3 plus 8, 11. Let me find out A3 also. Putting n equal to 3, A3. This is enough. This is enough. But let me write one more step. It is not important step. Till A3 you can find out. But let me find out fourth term also. Putting n equal to 4. Putting n equal to 4. 90. So this nth term is 3 plus 4n. In that case, the first term is 7. Second term will be 11. Third term is 50. Fourth term is 19. In this way, it proceeds. In this way, the pattern, the sequence proceeds. Is it in AP? Is it in AP? Please respond. Please respond. Is it in arithmetic progression? Yes, it is in arithmetic progression. Have you understood that? Is it AP? Yes. The first term 7, there is a common difference, right? It is in AP. Is in arithmetic progression. You can see there is a common difference which is 4. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 4, 15. 15 plus 4, 19, etc. So it is in AP. So I got the AP. Samriddhi, have you understood? All of you clear till this step? All of you clear till this step? Okay. Then also I want to find the sum of first 15 terms. I proved that it is in AP. Okay. I want the sum of first 15 terms. How will you find the sum of first 15 terms? How will you find the sum of first 15 terms? Here for this arithmetic progression, the first term is 7. Common difference is 4. How many terms to be added? How many terms to be added? 15 terms to be added. Number of terms is 15. The question says that we also find out, we have to find out sum of 15 terms. Formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. N is 15. 2a means simply substitute the value, okay? Simply substitute the value. All of it clear? Understood? All of it clear? So calculation I don't want to discuss, okay? Calculation I don't want to discuss. I will write the answer. Final answer I will write. 525 is the answer. Please write down. If you are okay and no doubt, you can raise your hand. Benedict, Nishit, Lina, everyone is clear. So the second part, same method, this one you have to do it as homework, okay? The same method, no with deviation, same method. This one is homework for you, okay? So let me wind up the session today. If you have written, you can leave the meeting, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay then.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.